Wavesound Audiobooks presents The Wrong Girl by Zoë Foster, narrated by Aimee Horne. Chapter 1. Lily pulled her phone out of her pocket and checked the time. 7:25. Pete was meant to be here at 7 p.m. He was bringing the new season of Boardwalk Empire over on his laptop. They were ordering pizza, and she had a posh bottle of Shiraz she'd swiped from work. Things might not get much better than that. Lily checked her appearance briefly in the mirrored splashback above the sink as she poured some corn chips into a bowl. She was wearing her trusty denim shorts and a dark blue singlet. A small gold chain with a tiny bird circled her neck. Since her long hair was freshly washed and buffy, she'd tied it up into a high bun. She took the corn chips into the lounge and carefully manoeuvred her housemate Simone's fancy aromatherapy humidifier thingy off the table. Even though Simone was earning terrific coin as a very successful model, she was ultimately determined to open a wellness and nutrition centre catering to the precise kind of cool, slim, beautiful people who didn't need help. Simone's fanaticism for well-being pervaded the entire house. There was always something sprouting or fermenting on the kitchen bench, and wheatgrass growing on the windowsills. Rooibos and oolong tea, buckwheat flour and LSA had long since taken over the pantry, leaving very little room for Lily's barbecue shapes and shaker pancake mix. After living together for 3 years, Lily was still resistant to Simone's food choices. It wasn't as though Sim had been subtle about trying. Freshly made date and orange gluten-free cookies here, roast tamarind tofu on brown rice there. Her part-time job at a health food cafe didn't help. But Lily remained resolute in her diet of Turkish bread, cornflakes, pasta, and white rice. In fact, the more Simone lectured and spruiked her way of life, the more Lily resisted it. She actually preferred Sim's homemade quinoa porridge over her Uncle Toby's sachets, but she was too far gone to admit it. Lily heard a knock downstairs and bounded down to get the door. "I forgot the fucking wine." Pete looked ruefully at Lily as she opened the door. "I have some," she said, as he stepped inside and kissed her on the cheek. He looked positively homemade with his scruffy brown hair, black floppy hat, vintage Led Zeppelin t-shirt, and dirty old jeans. What a grub. Simone said he dressed like he was in a band to compensate for the fact he was merely a publicist for bands. Lily just thought he looked like, well, Pete. "And, as if I wasn't already the best," she said, walking inside towards the lounge room, "I ordered our pizza to be delivered at 8, Hawaiian with mushrooms and olives, and a margarita with pepperoni, plus pistachio and..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?